Okay, so let's take a look at an EDC self-defense device, and this is the Jolt 4-in-1 charger stun gun, which apparently does 80 million volts of power, which I don't know too much about stun gun power quantifications. But the 4-in-1 charger it's a stun gun, a power bank, an alarm. I guess this is like an anti-attack alarm, and a flashlight. And let's take a quick look at it, at the box. I think that's all the information there. Let's see here. That's the UPC code. Okay. For use in self-defense only. Warning, keep away from children. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Alright, and this is the instruction manual. Silica gel. Looks like a micro USB cable. And the stun gun itself. It's a possible lanyard or key ring or key attachment point. And a pocket or belt clip. And of course the terminals and the flashlight and the USB charging port. And of course the controls. Now whether or not this still has a charge, or even if it ever came with a charge, I don't know. Okay, apparently not. So this has to be charged up. But actually I bought this in April of 2021, and this is the first time I've actually opened it. I just bought it and threw it aside and never went back to it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to charge it up and get back to you guys on this one. Okay, but just a quick look at this to see. It could take up to 3 hours to fully charge. Okay, so I'm going to take care of that and get back to you guys on that. Alright, so this is the 4-in-1 charger, and it's fully charged now. It took probably about 2 hours to charge to completion, and having had a chance to read the instruction manual, I'll step through the procedure of actually operating this. Okay, so it has a button here which you see has this symbol for on, and you can depress this for 3 seconds, and at this point you can turn on the features, either the stun gun portion of it or the flashlight portion, as well as the siren, the alarm. Once you have the blue light going on, all you have to do for the flashlight is press this quickly, and you can see it's a pretty bright flashlight actually. I would not hesitate to use this as a primary flashlight. It doesn't have any adjustments on it, but the beam that it casts is pretty strong. Now, as far as the duration of the flashlight, I don't know, but you can just quickly turn it off there. Now, in order to get to the siren feature, the alarm feature, you just push the button twice quickly. Now, that is not a very loud sound, and you just defeat it like that. It's not very loud. I think it could be better in terms of volume. Depending upon the circumstance, if you're using this as a safety alert, it may not be loud enough to draw attention to you if you happen to be in the process of being attacked or whatever. And finally, the stun portion of it. There's a lightning bolt here, and you can press that. And whenever you're just testing it, they recommend not doing it longer than 1 second bursts, or you'll damage the unit. So that's pretty powerful. I haven't tested it on living person, and I'm not going to. However, if you are actually under attack, you can press it for as long as you need to. Once it's engaged with someone's flesh, it's not a problem in terms of damaging the unit. Okay, so in order to turn that off or power down, you just hold this for 3 seconds and the light will go off, and as you can see, it's quite safe. Alright, and as I mentioned before, you have the power bank here. They claim that this can recharge or charge a smartphone up to 25%. I would assume that depends on the size of the battery in the smartphone. And once again, this is the charging point here. Okay, these rubber weatherproofing with this rubber boot is captive for the most part. However, I was a little aggressive with it and I actually ruptured the captive portion of it. However, if you just pull one up at a time, the other side will hold it in place, so it still does retain some captivity. But overall, that is the Jolt 4-in-1 charger stun gun. 80 million volts claimed, and I think that this is a good personal defense device, and this certainly will find its way into my EDC rotation. The only thing is, I attempted to see if this charger or this stun could actually ignite a fire. It couldn't, so if you ever thought about using this as a fire starter, something similar to those piezoelectric starters, fire starters or lighters, this will not accomplish that task. Alright, thanks for watching, and just to give you guys a indication of the size of this thing, there it is compared to the dollar bill. That's always a good point of reference. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.